inviting me to church. If you are a brother, you are an adulterer, a liar, somebody cannot be trusted, nobody can trust you, and you are inviting me to church. No, it is only a fool that will follow you. In the book of Genesis, there's a man that God vouched for. His name is Abraham. I believe in Genesis chapter 23. He said, for I know Abraham, that he will command his household to serve the Lord. He said he will command them. I know he will command them. When it comes to a point that God begins to vouch for you, your destiny is forever settled. When God begins to trust you to that level, I said, I know this brother. I know if I instruct him now, he's going to do it. Whatever I tell him to do, he will do it. When God begins to have such opinion about your person, then the scar is not even your limit. The scar, you will go past the scar. Integrity. You know, there are times I will tell my wife, I say, look, you know, man, there's this myth about men. There's this idea that people have about men generally, you know, men. They say, men will be men. No. Don't categorize everybody. I've told my wife several times, I said, look, if you hear that all the men that we are moving this way, maybe last on the hour, you know, about an hour ago or two, that all the men that we are moving this way, that we are found to have fallen into adultery or committed something, and I was among those that I said, count me out from that group. If they said there was one man, only one man that didn't do it, it has to be me. This is something you make up your mind. Make up your mind. Lord, I will live for you. Come rain, come shine. If I die, let me die. If hunger will kill me, let hunger kill me. If my friends will reject me, let them reject me. There are people that are living their lives today, based on the dictates of their friends. They flow with their friends. They don't want to do things that will embarrass their friends. In the public, they refuse to recognize Jesus because their friends are there, because their friends will laugh at them, and so they don't want to identify with the Lord Jesus. God cannot trust you. God, heaven does not know you as a man or a woman of integrity. Nothing brightens the destiny of a man. Nothing brightens the destiny of a woman more than being a person known and observed as somebody who is that can be trusted. You have integrity. You can be trusted. It's one of the qualities, one of the keys that unleashes the greatness in a man. Because this is the truth. Everything, I want you to look at me now. May you get what I'm about to say now. May you get it. Everything you need in life to succeed. The Bible says God has provided it. But there are things you need to succeed in life that are in the hands of other people. There are breakthroughs that God has appointed for you that is still in the hand of some man somewhere. Integrity is the vehicle. Integrity, being trustworthy, is the vehicle that will take you to that point. Praise the living God. I want to conclude by giving us 7 benefits of integrity. 7 benefits of integrity. 7 benefits of integrity. Psalm 25 verse 21. Psalms 25 verse 21. This is what I teach. My wife and I, we teach in our house. We teach our children. No matter what happens, even if you break down the wall, when we come in and ask you who did this, say it is you. But if you say the truth, nobody will touch you. But if you lie, you get double. a standing rule in my home. It's a standing rule. You dare not cross it. Always say the truth. I want my children to trust me and my wife. If you go outside and you make a mistake, everybody makes mistake. Everybody. You make a mistake, come back home. Yes, I did this. I didn't know what I did. I didn't know what I was thinking. Fine. We settle it. Whatever we need to do to make things right, we'll do it. Anything within our power, we'll do it. Now, but if you go and commit a crime and you need to do jail time, we can't correct that one. You have to go to jail. Am I saying the truth? Yes, but it may not get to that level in Jesus' name. Amen. But always say the truth. Oh, I know people who say the truth. It doesn't matter what has happened. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If I have even to the point that at times I tell myself, because the Bible says, how many times will your brother or your sister offend you and you forgive him? Jesus said 70 times 70. In other words, if I am someone who has a wife who goes out there to commit adultery, and he comes and tells me I committed adultery yesterday, I will forgive. It's as simple as that. I will be angry. You understand what I'm saying? But I will forgive. Why? I want to make her. But thank God my wife is not that kind of person. Just say the truth. Say the truth. Number one, 7 benefits of integrity. Number one, Psalm 25, verse 21. It said, let integrity and uprightness preserve me, for I wait on thee. Let integrity and uprightness, in other words, number one, the benefit, integrity preserves. It preserves you. When people know you as someone who says the truth, when people know you as someone who's upright, you are always upright. Even when you'll be at the losing end, you still say the truth. People will begin to fear you. People will begin to fear you. And it will preserve your life. Because when people are planning to kill and destroy, they'll say, no, don't touch that man. Don't touch that man. He is the conscience of our city. He is the conscience of our village. Don't touch it. Don't touch his family. Number 2, the 7 benefits of integrity. It gives confidence. Integrity gives confidence. The Bible says that the righteous is as bold as the lion. The righteous is as bold as the lion. Let's read Proverbs 10:9. Proverbs chapter 10, verse 9. Integrity gives you confidence. Because you know your hands are clean. Your hands are clean. Proverbs chapter 10 verse 9. Look at what he says. He said, he that walketh uprightly walketh surely. But he that perfected his ways shall be known. He that perfected ways. And the word perverted there means to lie, to tell lies. He that is always lying. He said, he shall be known. People shall know him. But he that walketh uprightly walketh surely. Number 3, integrity helps you in making better decisions. Proverbs 11:3. Integrity helps in making better decisions. Proverbs 11:3. And I read, it said, the integrity of the upright shall guide them, but the perverseness of transgressors shall destroy them. But the lying of transgressors, the wickedness of the transgressors, it says it shall destroy them. But integrity of the upright shall guide them. It guides you to navigate the things of life. It guides you to make better decisions about things. Integrity. Number 4. Integrity gives God pleasure. When God sees you as a man, a woman of integrity, it makes him happy. It gives him pleasure. I just told us about 3 people that God used to change the course of history. Why? Because they were men and women, they were men of integrity. Cornelius, Timothy, and Prophet Ananias. They were known to be men of good report. So integrity makes God happy. 1 Chronicles chapter 29 verse 11. 1 Chronicles chapter 29 verse 11. 1 Chronicles 29 11. Actually, it is 1 Chronicles 29 17, not 11. 29 17. 1 Chronicles chapter 29 verse 17. Thank you, Jesus. I know also, my God, that thou triest the heart and hast pleasure in uprightness. Somebody say, pleasure in uprightness. He said, for thou hast pleasure in uprightness. That is God. Is there anyone here who would like to put smiles in the face of God? Is there anyone here who would hate God to be happy? So when we have that quality, integrity in us, in our lives, exhibiting it every day, he said it brings pleasure to God. He has pleasure in uprightness. He has pleasure in people who are truthful, people that can be relied upon. Show me a man, a woman, a husband and a wife who trust each other. Over the test of time, they have come to trust each other, and I will show you a home that is filled with the peace of God. Nobody is an angel. Okay? When I begin to suspect something and I'm looking at them and I'm like, this is not right. There's a gaping hole already. There's a demonic hole open into that hole for somebody to begin to suspect somebody. Before you know it, that hole will begin to grow. Become wider and wider and wider. And before you know it, the world, the force begins to creep in. The force, that is a spirit. The force is a spirit. Before you know it, that spirit, that demon will enter through that hole and say, okay, you guys invited me. Where do we go to? Where do we start now? And you begin to destroy things. Distrust. 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 Can I hear a good amen? Amen. Number 5. Integrity sets you apart from others. Integrity. When you are in the midst of people, it sets you apart. When people know you as somebody that can be trusted, it sets you apart. It sets you apart. A brother was talking to me, I think 2 years ago, last year, I can't remember now. I'm good at recognizing faces, but I'm not good with dates. So there are times I will say, I think it happened 2 years ago. When we got home, my wife, it happened 5 years ago, not 2 years ago. I said, I'm sorry. Everybody, if it is a face, if you like paint your face red, I will recognize you. Remember many years ago, I had to go and tell a family that they were looking for a brother who did something. Police were even looking for that brother. I entered into a record store. That was the brother sitting there. I said, this is the brother. I was saying to myself, this is the brother. I went outside, made a call. Within 2 minutes, they landed and they apprehended him. This happened months. Immediately I cited him. I said, no, that's the brother. This is the brother they are looking for. I went out and sent a message. Immediately they landed and they picked him up. And my brother didn't know I was still there. He didn't know it was me. But everything happened very fast. name of the Lord. When you are known, it's a man of integrity. Somebody told me, he said, Pastor, this other pastor, we know him. He belongs to our group. Anytime we go to drink our whiskeys and all those, hot drinks, and he's with us. He drags for a bottle of beer with us. We know him. But we know you. If that brother comes to talk to us tomorrow, we won't listen to him. But when you talk, we will listen. What does that tell you? Now, that doesn't make me an angel, though. You understand what I'm saying? It has destroyed the reputation of this man. It has destroyed his reputation. It sets you apart from others. Mark chapter 7. Mark chapter 7. We're going to be rounding off very soon now. So let's not doze off. Mark chapter 7. I'm going to be reading from verse 32. Mark chapter 7 from verse 32. And they bring unto him, talking about Jesus, one that was deaf and had an impediment in his speech. And they beseech him to put his hand upon him. And he took him aside from the multitude and put his fingers into his ears. And he spit and touched his tongue. And looking up to heaven, he sighed and said unto him, Ephphatha, that is, be opened. And straightway his ears were opened, and the string of his tongues were loose, and he spake again. And he spake plain, and he charged them that they should tell no man. But the more he charged them, so much the more a great deal they published it. Verse 37. And we are beyond measure, and people we are beyond measure astonished, saying, He has done all things well. He maketh both the deaf to hear and the dumb to speak. He has done all things well. Talking about Jesus. He has done all things. They couldn't know what that Jesus said. He said, the enemy cometh and he shall find nothing in me. He has done all things well. Why? He has made the dumb to speak and the blind to see. He has done all things well. In spite of all the persecution, the hatred from the Sanhedrin, the Sadducees and the Pharisees. But the real people, they said, no, this man has done all things well. We know him. We can trust him. He sure will be our king. The one said there was a period they wanted to force him to become the king. But they didn't know the plans of God. Don't be bothered about what evil the few are saying about you. Be bothered about what the general people are saying about you. Be bothered about that. He said the Lord has done all things well. Can I hear a good amen? Amen. Number 6, it is the door that ushers in trust. When you are known as a man of integrity, trust just come in. Trust will just enter. Here we are. Trust will just step in. Say, we love the environment. That's what we hear. We love the environment. You have prepared the environment for us to come in. That's why we are here. It is the door that ushers in trust. Finally, number 7. Integrity extends your influence. You might be looking around here, but your influence has gone far. People talk. People will be testifying good about you. Even places you have never reached before. Places your foot has never stepped upon before. People will be talking positive things about you. He is a sister of good report. He is a brother of good report. We're talking without you knowing what is going on. Same way they will talk evil about you, even without you knowing it. Your influence will go far. And anytime you come around people, they say, we know you. We have heard about you. Blessed be the name of the Lord. Acts chapter 6 verse 3. Acts chapter 6 verse 3. This was a story of the disciples. Remember, Judas was no more in their midst. There were now 11 disciples. And also there was murmuring in the camp. Some widows were complaining that the food ration, was not getting to them. That there was varieties going on and all that. Then Peter and the rest, look at what they said. Verse 3, let's read. Wherefore, brethren, look ye out among you 7 men of honest report, full of the Holy Ghost and wisdom, whom we may appoint over this business. Brethren of honest report. It makes your influence go. Listen, there are 7 men that were selected. They didn't know that they would be selected. Remember, Stephen was selected. He had no idea anybody would call him to be an elder. He had no idea. But before that guy, he was a man of honest report. He was a man full of the Holy Ghost. He was a man, even though he was not among the 11 disciples, he was doing miracles, signs and wonders in the camp of the Israelites. In the camp of the brethren. They knew him and saw him as a man that can be trusted. The people that selected him, I believe they were more than 5,000. Remember, 5,000 people were converted. Meaning that the people that made this selection were more than 5,000. Out of 5,000 people, 7 men were selected. 7 men. Look at the criteria. Look at the criteria right here. He said, wherefore, brethren, look ye out among you 7 men of honest report, number 1, full of the Holy Ghost, number 2, and wisdom, number 3. And he chose four highly trusted men. Men of integrity. Men that even heaven trusts. In wildings, your influence. There are places you go to, you think nobody knows you there. People will still know you. People see you and smile. A pastor went somewhere. It was outside the city. And he entered into a mall, but another woman or something. And the woman was walking, hey, pastor! And the pastor was like, I don't know this woman. Where did this woman, where did she know me? And they knew him, even outside the city. Even outside the city. If he was in a very uncompromising position at that particular moment, you understand what I'm saying now? They was, okay. They won't talk to you. When you walk past, they will tell people, that's a pastor in rally. And they will mention the name of your church. And that's the beginning of your destruction. Blessed be the name of God. Let's conclude this matter now. Ecclesiastes chapter 7. Let us hear the conclusion of the matter. Ecclesiastes chapter 7. Praise God. Ecclesiastes chapter 7. We're going to read just verse A of this scripture. Ecclesiastes chapter 7. Are we ready? I want us to read together. Are we ready? We're going to read verse 1A. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Let's read. A good name is better than precious ointment. Let's stop there. A good name is greater than, is better than the most precious perfume in the world. The most precious cologne in the world. My wife and I, my children, we traveled to, where was that? Is that Williamsburg, right? And we went to this mall and we're not doing side window shopping or whatever I call it. And we entered into this place. Come and see perfume. And I'm a lover of perfume. Oh my goodness. I love nice smelling. I am ready to spend $1,000 to buy perfume. That's how much I love perfume. I like smelling good. And we entered, man. I saw this perfume lined up. And I was testing them. Oh my goodness. But when I looked at the price, I said, whoa. We need to get out of here. We need to go. We need to leave. But the Bible says a good man is better. You can smell the nicest person. You know, there are perfumes people will perceive as you walk. It will draw them towards you. You know that? Oh yeah, there are perfumes that draw people towards you. That make people gravitate around you. Yeah. Many years ago, my cousin came from the US and he came with what we call musk oil perfume. Musk oil. I've not seen it in the United States. I think he bought it in London. Musk oil is one of the best. You don't see it in the market, you order it. And it's very costly. And he came with it, and I used my small bottle and go and took some. Man, everywhere I went to, people were like, whoa, what is the name of the perfume? People love to come near me. Then I knew. This was about 20 years ago. Then I knew perfume. Praise the Lord. When the Bible says, a good name is still better. A good name is still better. A good name. A good name. As you are preserving your name, you are preserving the name of Jesus. You are preserving the name of the church. That is even where I am more concerned. The name of the church. The Bible says that the name of Jesus has been trampled upon abroad, outside, by what we do when we go out there, by our lifestyle. He said the name of Jesus has been dragged into the Lord by your lifestyle. And as we stand before Jesus and as we are going to stand before him, all these things shall be brought up. He's going to bring them up. How we live our lives. How we live our lives. 1 Corinthians 5:10. He said, we shall give account of how and what we did with our bodies. Everything you did with your body. So you have to give account. Because our body belongs to Jesus. Our body is a temple of the Holy Spirit. God says, I gave you this body. He said, as you stand before my son Jesus on that last day, on that day that every one of us shall stand to receive judgment. He said, he will ask us all that we did with our bodies. So anytime you want to do something, remember the church. Anytime you want to do something, remember the name of Jesus. You want to do something wrong, something evil, remember the name of the family where you come from. Remember the name of the family. Remember the name of the family. And most importantly, remember the name of Jesus Christ. Remember the church of Jesus Christ. He will say, Pastor, praise the name of the Lord. Shall we rise to our feet as we begin to bless the name of the Lord? Let's just give him praise this morning. Let's honor him. Let's honor this God that has been so good to us. Let's honor this God that has been so marvelous, that has been so compassionate, that has been so faithful. He is ever reliable. When you talk about integrity, Jesus is the personification of integrity. Jesus is a walking integrity. Jesus is a walking trustworthiness. Let us begin to bless him this morning. Let us begin to thank this God that has been so good to us. Jesus can be relied upon. Your mother can fail you, your mother, your father can fail you, but Jesus never fails.